What is up, everybody? How you guys doing today? My name is David DeFranco, and welcome to my review of this. This is the R36T Retro TV. You see that? More on that in a bit. Retro TV gaming handheld emulator. This thing is packed with literally more than 18,000 titles. My God, did you hear that thunder? Anyway, shout out to the makers of this handheld, because not only did they send me the white one, but they also sent me it in gray. Look at that. Very nice. Very, very nice. And yes, everything works perfectly. They also sent me the black one. Very cool. Which might be my favorite because I like the simplicity of black. And plus, in my opinion, the RGB actually stands out the most against a black background. And finally, the red, which might be your favorite because, let's be honest, this is easily the most unique looking color out of all four of these. So very nice. Sorry, my cat's doing stuff in the background. Anyway, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to focus on this. Again, the favorite one out of the bunch, my favorite one, the black one. Okay, so the R36T is pretty much almost identical to the other handheld from this same company that I talked about a while back. But in my opinion, this one's a little better because of this. This is quite unique. I've never seen this done before. This is a 640 by 480, 3.5 inch IPS bubble-like display. There's nothing special going on here under the hood. If you look closely, you'll see that it's actually an illusion. This right here is their retro TV take on handhelds. And guys, I gotta say, I absolutely love this design because it takes me back to the simpler times of gaming in the 90s and even the early 2000s, because I don't think I got my first widescreen HD TV until what, the Xbox 360 days, which was, I believe, in 2006, 2007, somewhere around those times. But anyway, it's really nice going back to these simpler times of gaming. And guys, not only does this look unique, but check it out. We've got 18,000 titles across all these different platforms. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch across all of these devices. That way, you know, you guys get a good idea of how all these games look with the surrounding body color. And yes, my voice is not completely there, so this is not going to be my best review. I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of fighting a cold, but I want to get this video done. Anyway, if you look closely under all games, we have exactly 18,543 titles. 18,500 plus titles. Seriously, guys, if you can't find something to play here, that is on you. That is not on the makers of this handheld. Man, look at that. That is quite the dramatic scroll. The audio just goes crazy. But if you want to add your own games, of course, you can use the micro SD slots on the right. Okay, but before we get into the games, let's talk about the overall design besides just the very cool CRT effect we've got going on here. All right, so we've got a D-pad, which I'm not gonna lie, is not the best D-pad in the world. It's rounded, and I did have some issues pressing down here. As you can see, it doesn't always register, but going to this one, the gray one, clicking right there, boom, it works just fine. And thankfully, it's the same with this one, and the red one works fine as well. So let's just open up this menu, okay? Press down, and as you can see, the D-pad works fine. On the right here, we've got 4 face buttons. We've got X, Y, A, and B, start and select, as well as a function button. On the left side, we've got the volume control. And yes, volume does go quite loud. I'm gonna max it out for you guys, you know, once we start playing games in a moment. On the right side, we've got the power button. Pressing that once puts it to sleep. Pressing it once again wakes it up. And of course, you can actually shut this down by holding it down, and you'll get the power menu right there. Shut down, restart, or cancel. So we're gonna cancel for now. And we do have a reset button. If for whatever reason, maybe your ROM freezes, because let's face it, there's no perfect emulator out there. Thankfully, that hasn't happened to me yet. However, it is nice to have a reset button. Up top, we've got dual USB ports, one for charging and one for on-the-go accessories. And yes, we do have auxiliary. So if you want to be really old school and plug in your standard 3.5mm headphones, well then you can do just that. And finally, on the bottom, we've got some speakers. So I'm going to launch Mortal Kombat 2, and you guys can listen to the audio. Now, keep in mind, I'm currently using an external mic that's attached to my hat on my head. So what I'm hearing is far louder than what you're hearing, but take my word for it, the audio is plenty loud. And actually it's loud to the point where I often have to turn it down because it's a little too loud in my opinion. So here we go. Mortal Kombat 2. Man, I haven't played this in a while. So let's start this up. I'm probably not going to play that well because I'm sitting behind a camera that's sitting in my face right now. But as you can see, the game looks and performs just fine. Now I'm going to put this close to my microphone. Okay. Now it's not the loudest right there, so let's get into an actual fight. Reptile. You can skip that by holding down A. And here we go. Okay, Baraka is kicking my ass. Again, I'm fighting with a camera in my face, so I literally cannot see the entire screen. I cannot see the entire screen. Believe me, I'm not that bad at Mortal Kombat, guys. I grew up playing this stuff. There's a camera sitting right in front of me. Okay, so I'm going to hold down start and select to restart. And we're going to launch into a different game. But first, let me show you all of the platforms that are supported. By default, and keyword default, because don't forget, you can add your own emulators and your own ROMs. I mean, anytime you want. I mean, as long as you can find them online, it's completely up to you. Okay, so we've got Amstrad CPC, MAME, which is arcade, over 1,700 arcade games, Atari 2600, Capcom 1, Capcom 2, Capcom 3, PC Engine, Famicom, and as you can see, we've got plenty of games, 1,643 games, guys. Classic NES, all those Mario games. Let's just launch one of my favorite 2D Mario games of all time. And actually, this is my favorite classic 2D Mario game, Super Mario Bros. 3. I absolutely love everything about this game. It's just perfect. Okay? God, listen to that music. Is that not the best? Man, good times, am I right? God, listen to that music. God, I love it. It is so good. All right, let me actually focus on what I'm doing here, just to show you that this emulator works perfectly fine. Do be do, bum ba da, do 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 do, do 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 do. Just get past this piranha playing here. Again, I'm playing with the camera in my face, so I'm trying my absolute best. Can't really focus on the game too much. And yes, I should have used that shell for that question mark block. That's okay. So always next time. Okay. So let's exit there. And of course, if you guys want to see me play these emulators, not this, but via NSO Online, sorry, that's kind of redundant, Switch Online, well then check me out live on YouTube. I'm live on Fridays, Saturdays, and usually on Tuesdays. Okay, we've also got Game Boy. Check this out, guys. 3,000, man, that thunder sounds insane. 3,670 Game Boy games. Super Famicom, which is AKA the Super Nintendo. Nintendo 64, one of my favorite systems of all time. And guys, check it out, we've got 181 titles. Now, much like the last emulator that I reviewed from the same company, I did have a few graphical glitches while playing Super Mario 64, but it wasn't anything intense that actually stopped me from enjoying myself. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS, Sega SG-1000, Game Gear. A lot of people never played the Game Gear. And yes, I actually have a Game Gear. Mega Drive, 32X, aka the Genesis, 32X, Dreamcast. Oh my god, don't even get me started on how much I love the Dreamcast. Now, unfortunately, there are only 5 games installed, but hey, I can't say it enough. You can put your own on there. So there's absolutely nothing stopping you from doing that. Neo Geo, Neo Geo Pocket, PlayStation 1, PSP, and there you go. Again, guys, over 18,543 titles. Okay, let's switch to the gray one. Let's give the gray one some love, shall we? And as you can see, it's the same exact experience across all of these. And yeah, so on board this card, you've got 64 gigabytes, which should be plenty of room, to expand it with any games that you find online. And guys, honestly, I have nothing else to say because it's an emulator. I mean, it's got 18,000 plus games, and I'm trying to save my voice, but believe me when I say this thing is awesome. So with that said, if you guys made it this far, I've got great news for you. I'm actually giving away one of these to one of you guys for watching this video. So please, to enter, simply like the video and just say right below, I want this handheld. And well, I'll pick someone at random and then I'll send you this handheld. And yes, it is worldwide, guys. I'm not gonna let that stop me. It's worldwide. And please keep your push alerts on, because if I respond to your comment, it's imperative that you see that reply. And I say that because I've done a giveaway in the past, and I replied to someone who won, but they never replied to me, which means unfortunately they never got their prize. So please pay attention to the comments if you want this. And guys, honestly, I think I'll give this one away, the gray one, and I'm gonna keep these 3 for myself. And actually, I might just use this one default. Maybe give this one away as a gift during Christmas and have this be my backup one. I don't know. Either way, guys, the point is I love these handhelds. They're absolutely incredible. And well, hey, I've got good news for you. If you don't win this in my giveaway, you can actually save $30 by using the Amazon link right below. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And of course, a huge thanks to the creators of this handheld. Really, really appreciate it. And well, thank you guys so much. Happy gaming. I will talk to you soon.